Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Joy Fa. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful Ankara crafted earring. Check it out now. This earring can actually be made in different shapes of your choice. Just think it and then you can make it happen. I made mine in round, I did the love shape, I did the square, I did triangle. I have them in different shape. All you need to choose your shape and size and then we are good to go. It's a very easy DIY. It is beautiful, it is quick, it is fast. You can be on your makeup and your dress and then just decide to make an earring and then you just make it and wear. It is that simple to make and that fast to make. So sit back and relax and watch this video to the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. For my returning subscribers, I appreciate you and I say I love you. Okay guys, this is a glimpse of the earrings I'm making. I thought about creating this content while in the middle of a production. So this is a glimpse of some earrings I was actually working on before I decided to create the video, and then I'm showing you guys how my earrings look like and how I tend to create earrings. I make earrings in bulk because I get all that in bulk. If this is your first time in my channel, don't forget to click on the subscription button and put on your notification bell. This is a channel where we deal on DIYs, we do travels and tour, but more of DIYs. So you are going to be learning a lot on this channel. Put on your notification bell and stay tuned. Ankara earring is one of the simplest and easiest DIY I know. It's easy to make, it's durable, it's beautiful. You can make them in different shapes, in different patterns, with different fabrics, and it's fun to make. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a very easy way to make Ankara earring. And what we'll be using a fiber. Some persons call it fiber, I call it carry board. You go to some places and they tell you, oh, it's not called fiber, it's called carry board. But in case it's called fiber or carry board in your area, it's actually the same material. Then you need your Ankara fabric or any fabric of your choice. You need your gum, you need your scissors, of course, to cut. You need your shape, you need to create your shape. I actually made this video with a round shape. I've been using this pattern for a while now, but then I'm going to show you like a very easy way to get a shape, a round shape in particular. So all you need to just create a point, a dot, a point in any part of your carry board, and then you can decide how wide or how big you want your circle to look. You can decide to have a circle of 1 centimeter or 1 inch. You can then decide to have a circle of 2 centimeter or 2 inch. It just depends on what you want, but for this illustration I used 2 inch for my example. I just did a rough sketch of how I create my circle. You don't need to know how to draw to create a circle. Just be diplomatic. Yes, then you are going to get it. It's very easy. Create a dot. Use your tape or ruler to just measure. As I said earlier, I used 2 inch as my measurement. So you just measure 2 inch round using that your dot as your midpoint, and then you just match all the dots together, which is like your 2 centimeter length that you measured round. Just match them together to create a circle and then cut it out. Then you are good to go. That is one way of creating a circle. You can actually create a circle by folding a paper into 4 and then measure out the length you want, then trim it out. When you open, you are going to get a circle. There are different ways to get a circle, but for earrings this is actually the easiest way for me to get a circle, and I like using this pattern because I get to create circles in different shapes, different sizes. So once you have your shape, we can then begin from there. One thing I like about Ankara craft is not just because it's unique, but the simplicity. Making Ankara craft is very easy, it's very simple. As long as if you can think it, then you can make it. That is how Ankara works. So I enjoy making Ankara, especially when I know that, oh, this thing I'm making is going to wow people's mind. So the idea of wanting to wow people's mind keeps me going. So just measure your circle. If you have a pattern, if you've created a pattern before, or you can create a pattern, please do so, and then you trace out that pattern. I came with a pattern, so I have my pattern. I'm going to be cutting 4 pieces of that pattern. 4 pieces of a pattern makes an earring. 4 shape makes an earring, because the earring has like a front and a back. Both sides are the same, so you want the front to look like the back and then the back to look like the front. That's why you need 4 pieces of your pattern. So you trace out your pattern, you trim it out. That's trace out 4 pieces of your pattern to make up your set of earrings. Then you trim it out. After trimming it out, you can then apply your fabric. But before then, let's just concentrate on marking the circle. Okay, what I did here was I just did an illustration on how I get my circle, and then I went ahead to mark my pattern out, because the idea was to use my pattern. But for those that would love to learn how to create a circle, I just did a free sketch on how to create a circle. So cut out your pattern into 4, as I said earlier. Trim it out, apply fabric, apply gum, apply fabric, tape it in, put them together, and you are good to go. Easy breezy. That is how easy Ankara earring is. When you see someone wearing Ankara earring, you're like, oh wow, this is beautiful. Who made it? Where did you get it? And of course they'll tell you, I got it from Zamzam Affairs, you know. So this is how Zamzam Affairs creates her Ankara crafted earrings. This is one of our best-selling design. You can make it in different shapes and in different size, in the different fabrics of your choice, of course. Just that I'm an Ankara addict, so I can't just do without using Ankara. You can decide to make this with a lace, with a sequence, with a designer's fabric, any fabric of your choice. You can use it to make your earrings, but I use Ankara because that's where my specialty is. So after trimming, you are going to be trimming out very neatly. Trim it neatly. After trimming out, you apply your gum. Always allow your gum to sit. It is important to learn how to allow your gum to sit. You don't leave it to dry too long, and then you don't put the fabric on when you just apply the gum, when the gum is still wet. So you have to be in between this dry and wet phase before you can then put your fabric. So when you apply gum on your carry board or on your fiber, you need to look and make sure that gum that was applied is no longer looking wet or is no longer wet before you can put in your fabric, or before you can gum it on your fabric, just so to avoid your fabric being stained with gum. The next thing you want to do is to put your fiber pattern on your fabric. Like after applying gum, now you've noticed that the gum is in between dry and wet. It shouldn't be too dry, and then it shouldn't be wet at all. Place it on your fabric just the way I'm doing it. Create a little allowance, because after placing on the fabric, you are going to fold the edges just so your earrings can have a nice finishing. That's the idea of folding the edges. Chai, see the way this thing is sweet me. God, whenever I'm doing DIY videos, I'm always excited explaining the whole of the process, because it's actually beautiful when you have people you need to teach. Of course, not everybody needs this knowledge, but for those that care to learn, I think I'm here for you. So that's how it is. After placing your fabric, I told you 4 pieces of your pattern create a complete pair of an earring. So after placing it on the fabric, trim out the excess, leaving a little allowance. Then apply gum again and fold the little allowance inside. fold it inside. After folding it inside, you apply gum again and put everything together. After putting together, you hit with your hammer just so it can sit well and it can gum well. Then you punch a hole. You punch a hole for the earring holder, which is the part you clip to your ear. That's what you do there. So once you have done that, fix your round pin, fix your hook, and then we are done. For the earring holder, after punching a hole, you fix your ring that holds the holder, and then you fix in your holder. You are done. It is that easy and that easy. It is easy and easy. Imagine an earring you can make for within less than 5 minutes. Of course, it's easy now. That's why you can make it. And everything is accessible in your house. For those that don't have carry board or fiber around them, you can actually use a thick paper. If you have CD plate in your house, you can convert a CD plate paper to an earring. If you have a carton in your house, you can actually convert a carton to an earring. The reason why I don't advise carton is because carton is actually thick, very thick. And then when you decide to reduce the thickness, maybe by peeling off some parts, you realize you begin to get a very rough edge and a rough finishing. So that's why I don't advise carton. But then again, there are cartons that are very slim. If you get a slim carton, why not? You can use it. It doesn't have to really be a fiber. I only showed you that this is what I use. I use a fiber because I am making them for sale. But if you just want to use it for your own use, you can use anything you see in your house. And this is actually something you can use to start a very lucrative business. So if you're a student, you are watching me, and then you feel like you need a source of income, go start by creating 50 earrings with different fabrics, fixing your ring, fixing your hook, package it, and begin to sell, and thank me later.